All right, what's up? We're back with more of Life is Strange 2. Let's go ahead and continue here. We've gotten to Elizabeth's office.
Is this her personal archive or something?
Yeah, she keeps track of everything in here. Stuff about my sister must be in this one.
Okay, I've got something. Must be what you're looking for.
Damn. She has pneumonia? And for what I get, Lisbeth knows damn well she needs medical treatment.
That's criminal. She's insane. Look, she has a file on you too.
You can take a peek and see how she really treats her flock.
Man, what's all this? Were you, like, sick? Conversion therapy? Did they... wanted to cure you from... being...
Pretty much. I always showed more interest in boys than girls. They thought I was a freak. A sinner.
Is that why you... ran away?
Yep. Took me 5 years to understand what was up. I was too scared. Confused. I really did believe I was a sinner, so I thought I had to atone for my sins.
Atone? For what sins? I don't get how they can preach this kind of crap. I mean... you met Finn and everyone. Are they sinners then?
Of course not. I just didn't know different, Sean. I believed them.
Damn, Jake.
After a few years, I was in a really bad place. I tried to hurt myself. Elizabeth was very upset. We had a long chat. She told me I should leave. Go see the world and figure things out. I don't really get her, Sean. But Elizabeth does believe in all of this stuff.
I had no clue about your life here. I'm sorry, Jake.
I'm sorry I brought Daniel here. I was just so blown away when I saw what he could do. It was like a real miracle. I thought I'd found my faith again. Instead, I just hurt him.
Then let's make things right. We just have to get Daniel out of here.
I hope so. And I'll get my sister to a hospital. Have her treated. I hope they'll help her.
Keep our money. For your sister. She needs it.
Oh, I can't do that, Sean. That's a lot of...
We're okay. It will cover her medical bills.
Wow. Thank you, Sean.
Sean, are you there?
What's up?
You got company. That thug who works for Lisbeth. He's just holding some files. Doesn't seem to be onto you.
This guy is dangerous, Sean.
Hey,
Trust me.
I have a good plan to get him out of your way. He'll give you more time. Just give me the word.
No. It might be too dangerous. We'll figure it out.
Okay. But be extra careful, please.
Sean, we gotta hide. Now. Hurry up.
All right, let's make sure that's locked.
Come on, Sean, we need to hide. Man, if he finds us here, we're screwed.
While I'm hiding, you better find somewhere to hide too.
All right, let's see.
Hopefully I did this right.
Okay. I'm starving.
Snap, I actually did. I did remember you had to lock and close that cabinet.
Man, that was crazy. I really thought he was gonna catch us.
The guy's leaving. He doesn't look suspicious or anything.
Yeah. We were lucky. I can't believe this type of shit still happens today.
Secretive, refuses to compete in sports, shows little interest in girls, questions the scriptures, Jacob feels shame. I feel the Lord working through me to save Jacob from himself and the temptations of sin. I have told his parents that he must attend daily prayer sessions with me until we have cast out his confusion. This is the test of my faith, and I will not fail him or Jacob. I'm not reading the rest of that. That's such
Shit.
religious BS.
Why did Daniel tell her so much?
Okay. What happened to Daniel in Seattle? Does anybody else know what he can do? Search for any living relatives. Oh, his middle name is Felipe. I didn't know that. Or I didn't remember that. Daniel personality traits. Missing mother. Likes to be creative. / build things. Trains his gift regularly. Doesn't remember everything or doesn't want to. Pouts too much. Spoiled. Misses old friends. Noah. Lila. Likes to watch my sermons. Mumbles in his sleep. Loves Choco Crisp. Or Choco Crisp. Today, Daniel told me about his layover in Beaver Creek, Oregon. He was hiding out as grandparents and made friends with another boy like him, Chris or Chris. Of course, he wanted to stay. The police showed up, but Daniel wasn't clear about what happened next. I know he's holding back, but the Holy Spirit will free him from his sins of omission.
I knew this guy was sketchy, but... Whoa.
Incarcerated in Salt Lake City, 1997-2008. Still has contacts among white gangs, strong faith, but never read the Bible. Former meth addict, sensitive topic, inclined to pride. 3 teenagers to rob liquor store, owner shot dead. On the night of September 20th, a group of masked young men broke in Sally's liquor store, South Salt Lake, under the influence of alcohol and drugs. They beat the clerk and stole the cash register. When caught by the store's owner on the way out, the oldest man pulled a gun and... Dear Elizabeth, I found your address in my jacket this morning, and I remember how I ended in this motel room last night, with a meal on my stomach and a warm light in my chest. I can't thank you enough for what you did. Your kind and patient words pulled me out of a downward spiral I've been falling in for weeks. If I remember correctly, you said you were looking for hands to help you build a... whatever.
Okay, we shouldn't be here. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm still searching.
Seriously. How can she ignore that?
Dear Reverend Fisher, I hope you will forgive what must feel like an intrusion into your church and beliefs, but I have great respect for what you've built over the past decade. I have no doubt the Lord has chosen you for a reason. I am a longtime personal family friend of the Hackermans, including their precious daughter who has had too long a time of illness. Blessedly, there is some medical help available that her family has, however, denied due to your advice. They see her pneumonia as a spiritual problem that only you can solve through prayer. While I believe that is partially true, I believe that we have to work with the miracles provided by medicine. I hope you can see the severity of this situation as I feel some personal responsibility for Sarah Lee and her family, who are devout people. I'd like to talk next week if possible and hear your take on this matter. I hope you are not offended by my outreach. I look forward to speaking with you soon. So a reverend did tell her.
Fuck. She's done some serious research. And still acts all naive. Is she actually scared of me?
Fellow members, I am sending you this message as warning that our church may have a disturbed stalker who claims to be Daniel's brother. He is a Mexican teenager with one eye between 16 and 18 who calls himself Sean. Do not engage him in any way if you happen to spot him. Do not call the police. Alert me or Nicholas at once. He must not be allowed near Daniel or any members of the church. I pray I've not alarmed you, but we have a responsibility to protect ourselves from any outside threat. Bless you all for your faith, love, and strength. Reverend Fisher.
Better get Daniel out of here before she gets too much attention.
Indeed.
She's running a typed ship here. Gotta give her credit for that. I don't think there's anything worth a look in here. The fuck?
What is it?
I think that's the file Nicholas had. Take a look.
What? Is she trying to adopt Daniel?
Exactly. And she's doing it under the table, of course.
Man.
Only random stuff.
Okay, well, I'm glad we searched her stuff then.
Does she read anything else?
Let's get out of here.
So we're all good now?
All clear. I'll go get Sarah Lee while you get Daniel. Then let's meet up at the car, okay?
All right. You be careful, okay?
You too, Sean. Good luck.
Come in, Karen. See anything?
No, you're all clear.
Awesome. Talk later.
Mission accomplished?
Yep. Now the hard part.
Did you find what Jacob needed?
And a whole lot more.
Hey, I'm here if you need me, Sean. So you know what you're gonna do?
No. But let's do it.
Oh Lord, let your power speak through this young vessel. I am your humble
Sean.
servant and will obey
What the hell is
your
this?
every command. Speak to me.
It's Daniel.
Speak.
I told you, he's kind of special. Hey,
Sean, you came back?
enano, little cub. Come with me, Daniel. We're leaving.
I'm sorry, Sean. I can't.
She's full of shit, dude. And she's using you.
Daniel has made his choice, Sean. But I'm offering you to join us again. Put your faith in me, and you'll be family.
Never.
So that's your final decision. May the Lord have mercy on your lost soul. It's time for you to leave our sanctuary, right now.
Not without my brother.
I'm not going anywhere. This is my home. She's my family now.
Daniel, listen. She's not your family.
Sean? Who is she?
Our mother. She came here. For you.
Oh, praise the Lord. Another miracle at our church.
God.
Wonderful. It's all right, Daniel. Go see her. I mean, she's right there. Don't be afraid.
I don't know her.
Of course. I know. This is hard for you, my son.
Stop calling him that. You're just manipulating him, you sicko.
That's in the eye of the beholder. But since you are his mother, let me ask you, how could you let your child wander alone in the wilderness? Where were you when Daniel was lost? Where?
Listen, Daniel. I came here as soon as I found out you were here on your own.
I'm not on my own.
Children are a gift from the Lord. They are a reward from Him. You were blessed with a divine gift. And you cast him out into the world.
Who the hell are you?
You might have been his mother once, but when you abandoned him, you also gave up your rights.
Isn't your God all about forgiveness?
You have no idea what the Bible says. How can you pretend to care about these two children? You left them and your husband to seek out your base desires.
Daniel, honey, she's trying to trick you. Please, think by yourself. You're smarter than this.
Daniel, she's responsible for what happened to your father.
You don't know anything. It was an accident. That's what this world is about. Accidents, injustice, pain. I'm just so sorry, Daniel. I know how much I hurt you and your brother by leaving. I know it's not enough, but I hope we can talk about this together. That's what I've been trying to tell your brother, and I'm so glad he listened. You gotta trust us. She's using you for her selfish desires.
Daniel, this time the choice is yours. Are you going to believe her or me? That's right. You can't tempt Daniel from this garden. He'll stay with us, his true family. And we'll never leave him.
Go to hell. Come on, Daniel.
No!
Holy shit.
Reverend, are you okay?
Nicholas! They're heretics! Sent to desecrate our church! Okay, what now?
Don't you understand? This is over, Sean.
You have to talk to him. You can convince him, Sean.
I won't leave you, Daniel. Not here.
Don't be so stubborn, Sean. Your brother chose his path.
Your friend, Sarah Lee? She's very sick. And Lisbeth won't take her to a doctor.
What? She wouldn't do
This is
that.
pointless. Daniel knows who to trust.
A minister from another church even sent her a letter, warning her that she's taking too much risk, that Sarah needs to see doctors.
But I don't want Sarah Lee to be hurt.
Have faith in me, Daniel. I know what I'm doing. God is speaking to me and to you.
She's doing paperwork to adopt you and change your last name, Enano. Dad's name. Are you okay with that?
What? No, I didn't know. Is that why that card said Daniel Fisher?
Of course not. He's making everything up. Don't believe his lies, Daniel.
I found a letter from Karen, our mother, inside her house. She hid it from you, so you never know. She's looking for you.
What? You told me she didn't want to see me.
See what you have done.
Hey, Enano.
Back off.
No one is gonna keep me away from you.
I said stop!
Don't came all this way for you, and nobody will stop me. I'll even cross hell or whatever if I need to.
Sean! He must learn.
Get up, Sean, get up.
Listen, I did my best job to be a good brother. And I know I probably failed. I took you for granted. I put you in danger. And I'm sorry.
Sean! Don't listen to him. He left you just like that harlot did. Shut him up.
He can hit me as much as he wants. I won't give up on you.
Don't hit him!
Don't let them do that, Daniel.
If I could go back in time, I would. We'd be in our living room in Seattle. That would get us pizza and snacks, then pick the movie, because we would always fight about it. And he always picked your movie. But I can't do that. All I can do now is fight.
Quiet! What are you waiting for?
We're the best team in Ano.
Stop
So
it!
we have to keep going
No!
forward.
What are you gonna doing? Kill him!
Please! He's my brother!
You can burn down our church, but not our faith.
Daniel knows you're telling the truth. Don't give up.
We are definitely not getting up. Get up, Sean.
Nothing is gonna stop me, Daniel. We're brothers. I know. Dad always said our blood link was the most important thing. You know it.
Please! Stop! Leave him alone!
Daniel, listen to him.
I won't stop, no matter what she does. I'll come right back, again and again. I love you, Daniel.
I do too.
Shut him up, now!
Don't move. Just stop.
If you want to kill me, then do it. I'm not afraid.
Do it! Shoot! Don't!
Go ahead. What? Shoot me in the face. And live with it.
Now! Stop! Daniel! Sean! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was so confused. Thought she was someone else. I'm sorry.
Sean, we need to get out of here. Now.
Oh no. No. You started this fire. You will all burn in this hell.
Move. Let us go. Move it.
You won't leave this place. Not with me alive.
I mean, she seems very willing to die, but I'm not going to kill her. I think Daniel is a safe bet here.
Open the door, Nano.
Daniel, after all I did for you, you can still repent.
I don't believe you anymore!
I still like how she just tosses her. He just tosses her aside like that. Then again, we were also influencing Daniel positively throughout the playthrough, of course, so He definitely could have done a lot worse if we weren't doing that. And yeah, Daniel, we'll definitely need to get rid of that haircut too. As far as their church burning down now, that's pretty much their own fault. Because they could have focused on that rather than try to keep Daniel, you know. But at least Jacob got his sister out. I think it would be cool if when Daniel and Sarah are both grown up, then they would become a couple. I think that would be cute to see. Of course, that would obviously be in like a future Life is Strange game rather than this one. So yeah, that was a pretty intense, nerve-wracking episode, but definitely a satisfying ending to it. Yep, to be continued, but when I first played this and the episode ended, I was like, you know what? That was a satisfying ending to me. I can wait a little bit longer for the final episode. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was still very much looking forward to it, but I still liked how that ended because John and Daniel were together, and I felt at that point that nothing could tear them apart again. Okay. You passed one of the tests, 60%. I really do not know how you get that second one done, though. You told Agent Flores the robbery was Finn's idea. Most people did. You escaped the hospital without hurting anyone, 58%. You convinced Joey to help you escape. You attacked Joey to escape the hospital. Only a couple people figured out both of these. Although attacking Joey to escape is like, yeah, that's just wrong. I don't think anybody should do that. Or attack the guard to escape the hospital. I've seen that done before, although I've just preferred to escape the hospital without hurting anyone. You talked to Finn and blamed him for what happened in Humboldt, so I was in the minority of people who chose to blame Finn. You know what? I probably could have forgiven him, but at the same time, yeah, I'm pretty spiteful, especially when you go against wishes like that and not putting... And because all that did was put Daniel in danger. So I don't regret being spiteful at all. Even though I can understand why people would choose to forgive. And some people just chose to escape without talking to Finn. I mean, that would be good too. You didn't try to take the toy back and didn't break it. Again, I was trying to avoid confrontation as much as I could. Again, this is a case, just as a reminder to people who are just watching this, that I am sticking with all the choices I made in my initial playthrough. So, yeah, that's why I was sticking to all of the choices I did. You refused to sing and got beat up. Yeah, that guy still did not deserve the satisfaction. So, yeah. You got to Anton's truck to reach Haven Point, 91%. You didn't give money to the church. Thank goodness I didn't. Jeez. Overall, you try to let Karen open up to you. Most people chose to, even though you could be more closed if you wanted to. You smoked a cigarette with Karen. You accepted Karen's help to clean up your wound. Nicholas was unaware of your presence. You shared your money with Jacob. You managed to hide from Nicholas. You and Daniel both spared Elizabeth's life. Let's check the friend stats now. You passed one of the tests. You told Agent Flores robberies was Finn's idea. Escaped the hospital without hurting anyone. And these are my friend stats, so I'm glad none of them resorted to using Joey. I was the only one, though, that blamed Finn. It is what it is, people. You didn't try to take the toy back and didn't break it. So I'm actually glad I didn't, when I first played, I'm actually glad I didn't try to take it back, though, because then I'm glad it didn't break. You refused to sing and got beat up. Most of me and my friends chose to do that. All of us pretty much chose to get into Anton's truck. Which one of my friends gave money to the church? Are you kidding? But then again, I think it is a case where, well, you didn't know at the time what the church was going to be like. But then again, using Daniel might have been the hint more people should look into for sure. Yeah, definitely. All of us, me and my friends, tried to let Karen open up. Smoked a cigarette with Karen, accepted Karen's help to clean up your wound. Nicholas was unaware of your presence. You shared your money with Jacob. That was pretty split. You managed to hide from Nicholas, and most of me and my friends both spared Elizabeth's life. So, yeah, pretty much the same thing, almost. With only a couple differences, but it is what it is.
This is it. We made it, Daniel.
What do we do now?
Make our way across. You ready?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I can't wait to get into that final episode with you all. Man, I can't believe we're going to be at the final episode of this. I have been very glad to bring you all this playthrough, that's for sure. Okay. The game didn't... Oh, there we go. Okay, it took a moment. Woo! That just makes me nervous. Come on, people. But anyway, yeah, that was the episode 4 Faith. A really good, if unnerving episode, but still pretty good. And I can't wait to get into the final episode with you all. Man, I can't believe we're almost at the end of Life is Strange 2, though, and we're almost done with the third in the Life is Strange series overall, because I still remember covering the first Life is Strange again for you all. I mean, it's crazy how time flies, right? Okay, when it gets done loading, then we can call it for this part. I mean, it is a relatively shorter part, though, because of how... I think this is going to be the shortest amount of parts for this episode, though. That surprised me. I thought it was going to be a little bit more. Or at least one more part, anyway, but... Nope, didn't have to worry about covering it in this part. And yeah, it's taking a moment to load here, but that's alright. Okay, there we go. It finally kicked in. But yes, that was episode 4, Faith. I can't wait to get into the final episode, episode 5, Wolves, with y'all. So I will see you all until then.